Hello everyone, welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Mike.
And I'm Karen. Today we are looking at part 2 of Live Your Life with Gratitude. And last time we talked about how Shelley is very grateful and she shows gratitude for the things that she has in her life. So what else can we be grateful for, Mike?
Well, Shelley was grateful for the things we were, for
like
having
friends,
family, health, things like that. And of course, we should all be grateful if in our lives we're lucky enough to have all of those good things. But then there are other things that I think that I'm certainly grateful for. Doesn't necessarily come from my family or my friends or my work or something like that. I'm grateful, for example, I live in a country like Taiwan, which is very safe.
That's right.
I don't feel like there's any danger outside. I'm not afraid of crime or war or anything like that. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm also grateful that we live in a country where we have clean water and clean food, and we can generally all buy the things that we need to live a happy and healthy life.
You are absolutely right. And also, I'm grateful for freedom of speech. You know, we are free to talk about or speak up whatever is on our mind. And I think not everybody has that, you know. And also, I'm grateful for the great weather we have in Taiwan. It's pretty much always nice. Sometimes it rains, but it's not very, very cold, right?
That is very true. And I'm also very grateful for niu rou mian.
Oh, do you like niu rou mian?
I love
beef
it.
noodle.
If I lived in, I don't know, the South Pole, I couldn't get niu rou mian. So
and
I'm
not like the
grateful
ones in Taiwan.
for that.
You are absolutely right.
Thank you, niu rou mian.
We have the best beef noodle in the world.
There's lots to be grateful and thankful for in your life, as you can see. All right, let's check out part 2 of Live Your Life with Gratitude. Oh, guabao.
Oh, you like that too.
I'm thankful for those. Shelley writes things down daily in her gratitude diary. They're from her day and they gave her pleasure. For example, she got a seat on the bus yesterday. All right, so part 2 of Live Your Life with Gratitude. We're still with Shelley. Yesterday, she was showing and expressing gratitude about all the good things in her life. Let's keep reading.
Okay. Shelley writes things down daily in her gratitude diary. Wow. Okay, that is a really, really good idea. Yeah. Now, we know what gratitude means. It means showing gratitude, being thankful, being grateful for the things you have in life. But she keeps a daily gratitude diary. Diary is a noun. A diary is something that you can write down, perhaps in a little book, every single day to write down your feelings and write down your thoughts. It's kind of like a record of your daily life. So if it's a gratitude diary, she might write down, I am grateful today because someone helped me with something. I am grateful for my great health today because I feel great. Right? Do you keep a diary? No, you don't.
No, I don't keep a diary.
Never. You've never kept one.
I've never kept a diary, no.
Really?
I'm afraid someone will steal it and read it, and they will know all my secrets.
But it's a gratitude diary, though. Then it would be a different story,
yes,
right?
if they steal it and read it, they will think I'm a very nice person. Because I'm expressing so much gratitude.
That's right.
But yes, you can keep a diary for many reasons, but a gratitude diary sounds like a great idea. Because sometimes in our day, something wonderful happens, but we're so busy, we have so many things to do, we sometimes forget about those things. So writing them down would be a good way to remember. Let's see what she would put in her diary. It says there, the things she writes down, they're from her day and they gave her pleasure. So any little thing, if someone holds a door open for her or lets her sit down on the bus, that's the kind of thing she writes down. For example, she got a seat on the bus yesterday. Wow! On a busy morning, if it's like my bus, it's very unusual to get a seat. You would have to be very lucky. So on that day when it happens, she felt a lot of pleasure, and when she got home, she wrote it in her gratitude diary. Pleasure, this is a noun for anything that makes you happy, makes you smile, makes you feel good. Anything that you enjoy, the things you do on the weekend or in your free time, as a hobby or a pastime, these are things that give you pleasure. If you like watching movies, then spending a whole weekend watching Netflix movies would give you great pleasure. But if you're the kind of person who likes to exercise, maybe going to the beach or hiking in the mountains would give you pleasure. Whatever it is, it's something you enjoy, you're happy to do, and you really like to spend your time doing because it gives you pleasure.
That's right. And I think keeping a gratitude diary is a wonderful idea because sometimes you may have a day where you don't feel so good.
True.
Maybe you feel, oh, nothing is going right. Then it's a good idea to take out your gratitude diary and just to kind of revisit what happened in your life days before. Sometimes you might see things from a different light.
That's a really, really good point. All right, well, we're talking about things that give you pleasure. Breaks give me pleasure. So let's take a break.
We're grateful that we have our break time.
Woo! Besides saying thank you, Shelley shows her gratitude to her partner and others. She may send them a thank you message, give them a hug, or just spend more time with them. Being grateful and practicing gratitude are very important to Shelley. They make her happier and her life better. If you also want that, just be grateful and practice gratitude.
Welcome back, everyone. So before the break, we learned that Shelley keeps a gratitude diary. She writes down all her feelings and all the things that she's grateful for every single day, and that is probably why she is such a happy person, right?
That's right, exactly. Also, along with expressing her gratitude and writing down in her gratitude diary, Shelley does some other things too, as it says next. Besides saying thank you, Shelley shows her gratitude to her partner and others. So, of course, she will express her gratitude by saying, thank you, or that was really helpful, or wow, you were so kind to me. Those are wonderful things to say. But besides that, she also does things. She has kind acts in her life that she uses to show gratitude as well. We use this preposition besides, and we often talk about a certain thing. We were talking about how Shelley expresses gratitude and writes in her diary. There are also other things that she does. That is when the preposition besides is very useful. We're talking about A, but now we want to move to B. B is different from A, but they're very closely connected. So if I talk about what I do on the weekend, oh, I like to spend time with my friends and get together and play music with them on Saturday and Sunday. Besides that, I also like to go out and see movies in the evening. Two things I like to do on the weekend, but they're kind of different. So I can use besides to show they're different, but they're also kind of the same.
Okay, so let's see what else she does. She may send them a thank you message, give them a hug, or just spend more time with them. Aw, she is such a kind person. So a message is a noun. Basically, it's communication using words or writing. Sometimes you're saying it, you're sending a message by talking. Sometimes you're sending it by writing down or a text message on your phone or instant messaging system or apps. So there are different ways to send a message. So it's important to let people know that you are grateful. So other than saying thank you, you can also tell them, I'm really happy that you are in my life.
Yeah, it can be an extra nice thing you can do even the next day, just as another way of being grateful and saying thank you to that person. As the article says, being grateful and practicing gratitude are very important to Shelley. Being grateful happens in her heart and in her mind, and practicing gratitude are those little things like the messages, like helping other people, like saying thank you. As the article continues, they make her happier and her life better. It's true, when you practice gratitude, when you say thank you to people, it can definitely make your life a happier life too.
Exactly. And if you also want that, just be grateful and practice gratitude. And that is very, very true because it doesn't just come to you. It really does take practice. You know, I do have a little girl who is 7 years old. So every day before she goes to bed, I would ask her, okay, can you tell me 2 things you are grateful for every night? And we've been doing this for a little while, and I really noticed a big change in her attitude. And she started noticing a lot of things that she can be thankful for.
Very, very good. It's just getting a good habit. Is she writing them down in her gratitude diary?
We talk about it. No, maybe when she grows a little older, she can also keep a gratitude diary.
Well, she's already thinking that way, and that's the best part of it. So there you go. I'm grateful to work with such talented and lovely coworkers and have such wonderful students spend their time with us here talking and learning about English. So thanks everyone for joining us. We'll have great articles for you coming up in the future. Be grateful for all the wonderful things you have in your life, and we'll see you back here sometime very soon. Until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and bye-bye.
See you next time.
Shelley writes things down daily in her gratitude diary. They're from her day and they gave her pleasure. For example, she got a seat on the bus yesterday. Besides saying thank you, Shelley shows her gratitude to her partner and others. She may send them a thank you message, give them a hug, or just spend more time with them. Being grateful and practicing gratitude are very important to Shelley. They make her happier and her life better. If you also want that, just be grateful and practice gratitude.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这个的重点单字。第一个 diary 名词日记。Mike has kept a diary for 20 years now. Mike 写日记已经有20年了。Keep a diary 就是写日记。下一个单字 pleasure 名词愉快满足。I get pleasure from growing flowers in the yard. 在院子里种花让我感到愉快。下一个单字 besides 介系词除什么之外。Besides baseball, Tony plays tennis and golf. 除了棒球之外 Tony 还会打网球跟高尔夫球。最后一个单字 message 名词讯息。I got a message that the teacher will be late. 我收到讯息说老师会迟到。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 write down 写下来。Write 的三态是 write, wrote, written. 我们来看看这个例句。Darren wrote down his email address on the paper. Darren 在纸上写下他的电子邮件地址。下一个文法 A shows something to be. A 向 B 展示表达某个东西。我们来看看这个例句 ：You should show more respect to your mother。你应该对你的妈妈更尊重一些。最后一个文法 ，give somebody a hug， 拥抱某人。hug 在这里是名词，表示拥抱，也可以当动词使用哦。我们来看看这个例句 ：Come here and give me a big hug。过来好好让我抱一下吧。以上就是这一课的重点单词跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
The Taichung branch of Charlie Brown Cafe's theme is traveling. When you walk into the restaurant, you can feel the welcoming atmosphere. If you look up, you can see Snoopy flying a jet. Another Snoopy is helping people get on a bus. All around you, the posters show the characters from Peanuts going on trips all over the world. And their favorite food is also on the menu, like the peanut butter sandwich and chicken and mushroom pizza. You are sure to love the cute designs and different flavors of the meals.